Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell tarot reading, and let's see what we have for you guys. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anybody else, because these are for the collective. Let's see what we got. And we have the horse, and here he is. And we know the horse is about freedom. Yeah, he also brings knights, right? Knights in shining armor and stuff like that. But the horse is about freedom. Let's have a look at that horse. This is earth energy. And here we have momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. Achieves anything, never gives up. The horse. Wow. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on his back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Okay, so let's see what else we have, Capricorn. Let's see what we got for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And we have the perfect couple. That's what they call this, the perfect partners, something like that. But here they are, and here's the Libra glyph. And we know the Libra glyph is about the seventh house of partnerships. It's about Venus and love. And here is Venus here, because Venus rules Libra. And there's a trio playing for them, and they honestly look like they are at their either engagement party or it's their wedding, but they have taken off their their wedding clothing and the gown and all that. And we have the Garden of Insights. And the Garden of Insights is this woman who steps away from the mansion where she lives, and she's in the garden. So she's grounding herself, her hands are in the dirt, and she is trying to trust her intuition, right? Away from the house, which is more materialistic, right? Earth energy. Here she is. This is the Garden of Insight. She's trying to gain insight on something spiritual insight. Yeah, not financial. Is there such a thing, financial insight? And we have the grieving woman. Whoa. And the grieving woman is here. And this is about relationships. She's grieving a relationship because once again we have the Libra glyph down here with the Venus glyph, and so this is once again about love. It is our partnership. She's grieving that. She's wearing this kind of black Catholic outfit, like when when you go to a they wear black at their funerals, right? I'm not Catholic, so I don't practice that, but hey, and here is the Saturn glyph, and the Saturn glyph is about restrictions and things that are hard. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's good things, right? But in this case, it is about restrictions. And let's see. Let's get one more card for Capricorn, and we're going to get this card. And we have this is the Queen who is very much desired. So here we have, she's holding the apple, kind of like fertility, right? And so there's one woman grieving an ending, and there's one woman who is very much desired in this reading. This looks third party all the way. And if it's not third party, it is somebody who chooses somebody else. They don't cheat necessarily, but they just go to choose somebody else that they are fully engaged with in terms of passion and love and, desire. Because here's Leo. Leo is about love and children, and it is. And it can be about relationships too, for sure. Here is the Sun. This is about being clear on kind of what you want. Yeah, Leo's about creativity too. And yeah, wow. And so we also have Taurus here, and the Taurus glyph is about Venus too. Here's Venus. Taurus. Venus rules Taurus, and so does it is the planetary ruler for Taurus. It is also for Libra, which is over here, right? But this is about somebody who has a lot of faith in somebody, who believes in them, or yeah, that's what this is about. Somebody, wow, this is a trip. Like somebody who believes, well, I have so much desire and passion so I believe in this. Yes, and over here it's the opposite. And we know there's a lot of passion here because we see this couple. Yeah, And the horse is about freedom and going to do what I'm going to do, what I've set out to do. That's really what the horse is about. Let's see what we have. And today, Capricorn, we are using the Connolly deck. Yeah, the very cool Irish deck. And yeah, if you'd like your own psychic reading, they're accurate, Capricorn. I'm a Silva grad. And yeah, I can read your energy or somebody else's, you know, a boyfriend, girlfriend, anybody. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be romantic. Or I can help you with insight regarding your own life, right? Everything is below in the description box. I always recommend getting the tarot with it at the end, of course. I don't do it first. I do the clairvoyance first. Let's see what we have here. And we have the Three of Cups. And let's look at the bottom of the deck first. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And yeah, and so that may be you, Capricorn. It could be, but the Knights are usually about bringing an offer. They usually are. Here's the World card with it. And this is major expansion in this reading, the World card. Also, some lessons are being learned here. They are. And we'll talk about those, though. The King of Pentacles, it looks like Hulk Hogan. Yeah, except he doesn't have that, you know, major mustache, whatever they call that, where it connects on the side. The kind that I would never get if I was a man. It just cracks me up, kind of. Let's see what we have. I like Hulk Hogan, though. I think he's a good guy. Let's see what we got. I don't know him personally, so hey, you know, let's see what we have. That's a whole different thing, right? Justice. And we have the Seven of Swords. Wow. All right. So justice is showing up in the past. This is about the scales balancing and the scales of justice. This is like, I want justice. Like, this is like, I belong with Capricorn, or this is supposed to be. It's like it provides balance and harmony. It can be like the truth. That's what that's about. The Sun card reversed, Judgment. Let's see what else we have. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and let's see what else we have. And now we have the King of Cups. Okay, here he is, all right, with his tights on, yeah. And so we start the reading with the Three of Cups. Look at that. And the angel, or the baby, is, you know, I'm pretty sure it's an angel, but hey, is up here in this bush with these camellias, right? And here they are, and they're happy together, this couple. And the angel is, you know, sprinkling this kind of energy on them, right? It's not water or anything. No, not coming out like that, but sort of. And, you know, and they're both kind of making a toast here. The Three of Cups is about a happy celebration. It sure is. And let's look at the Three of Cups. Their version is, yeah, happy conclusion, success, and the beginning of a new lifestyle. This is the overall energy. Somebody wants a new life here, and yeah, they do. They step into a whole new life. And you are your person, Capricorn, but this is with them, if it is them doing this, because we have freedom over here. So the challenge, or the crossing energy, is good position in industry. This man is mathematically competent. Okay, the King of Pentacles, a generous soul who is friendly and affectionate. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is supposed to be, it says, a good position in industry. He's supposed to be grounded financially well, or at least he has a good job, all right, or good something, right? Yeah, doesn't have to be rich. But this sits in the challenge, and this may be you, but you may be dealing with another earth sign. And with it, we see transition. So transition is death in this reading. And he is standing on this, interesting, he's in this kind of dark building, sort of, but there's a broken door. It's like this whole, it's been broken, the building. And he's looking out, standing between, you know, almost, you know, at the front. And his foot is on this kind of gleaming and swirling floor, which is, you know, the energy. This is a major transformation when we see that. And let's see what they say about death or transition. Yeah, known as a death card in other decks, is complete transformation, representing a total change on your life path. So we just saw here, what card are we looking at here? This Three of Cups talks about a whole new life path coming into play. And over here is the transition card too. Speaking of the same thing. Yeah, wow. Representing a total change on your life path. We see the man in the center of a mystical experience, emerging from the darkness into the light. His robe is green, representing his foundations and roots. That he's grounded. That's why it's green. Over his robe, he wears the protective and generous cloak of purple. His spiritual master, purple is spirituality. I believe it is. And that is Sagittarius's color. It is. Interesting. And Sagittarius is the ninth house of spirituality, right? His spiritual master has protected his transition and brought him to the light of beneficial change. Under his feet, we see the vibratory power of transition, the gleaming floor kind of swirling and, with this kind of aura. The white roses of purity indicate that as he gazes in childlike wonder. Yeah, his future intention is being purified by his acceptance of transition. He's accepting it. He's not fighting this death and this major transformation. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, and interesting. His future intention, or what he wants, this rebirth, this transformation, this change, is being purified or kind of like protected by his acceptance of it. Right? There's no resistance here. I'm going with the flow of the universe. I'm going with this change, right? With this transformation. The key words are total change. And the key right here, it says, do not resist sudden change. And that's what we have to do sometimes, right? Life doesn't just give us a gradual change and, make it all easy. Oh, I feel like I'm going through a change. Oh, that's great. I could deal. No, sometimes it comes in like a tower, right? And this is the death card. Yeah, it is. And so let's see what else it says. Yeah, do not resist sudden change. The vibratory force around you will provide all the strength needed to accept new situations. Wow, this is a whole new life path for you. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles. He's looking at his bush. He's wondering, I wonder how this is all going to turn out. Because somebody's going with it. We heard there's no resistance here. And something ends. We saw the grieving woman. She sits in what looks like sort of a cemetery, but there are no headstones, right? And so here we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is always like, I wonder what I'm going to reap. I wonder, with this investment I'm making or this change that I'm going with, I wonder what will happen. What will I reap here? And so we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is about a cycle of change will affect your income for the better. Expand. Don't be afraid of success. Wow. So this is very cool, right? This is about maybe this is about your career, Capricorn, but for me it looks like it's about love and work both, or love and career, or whatever you do in your, whatever you're doing in your life. It just looks like it's all going to get better financially, especially with love. But there's a huge change here. There is. And we see it, the repeating theme. And justice is showing up. Justice is always a number 11, which is really kind of a choice or a decision. It definitely can be. Whenever we have two, we can talk about choices, right? We can talk about two people or two scales, right? Justice is about the balance between two things. And so here, let's have a look at justice, their version. Where is their version at here? And a strong woman stands with grace and power. Her triumph is evident and emphasized by her vivid red dress of individuality. Her need to know and recognize her roots and foundations is seen in her deep green cape. Red and white roses remind us that true justice is given in purity and love. That's totally true. The double-edged, and there needs to be more of that in the justice, right? In justice, if you guys know what I'm talking about. The double-edged sword is symbolic of justice, assuring us that both sides of an issue are equally evaluated. With justice, the law of karma comes into effect. We reap what we sow. And it's next to the Seven of Pentacles here, which traditionally talks about that. And so the key words are justice and decision. Yeah, I was saying that, the 11, the 2 can be about choices or decisions. And the mindset is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords showing up. Let's have a look at the Seven of Swords. Yeah, let's see what they have to say here. And yeah, their version. It's not like the regular, no, or the traditional one. And the Seven of Swords, things may not have worked out the way you planned. Maintain inner harmony. There are many paths to personal freedom. Yeah, really interesting. So, somebody, it's like when you want something to work out for you and it doesn't, you feel like you're kind of trapped, right? But this is saying no, there's many paths to personal freedom, and something didn't work out here, and we see the woman grieving. Clearly, whatever she was doing, or whoever, if she was in a relationship, it did not work out for her. Yeah, and the mindset, that's what the mindset is here, right? It's like, well, things didn't work out as planned, but there's other ways. Like, it's not just, you don't get just one opportunity in your life at love. No, you don't. In fact, no, you get a few. You can have several. Yes, you definitely can. The Sun card's reversed here. It's in the near future. And let's have a look at that Sun card reversed. Not need for a realistic outlook on life. Yeah, see, this is somebody who, in the future, let's have a look at this, though. But this is somebody who realizes here that I didn't have clarity. When it's here, showing up in the reverse, this is somebody who knows I need to I need to look at my life in, like, pay attention to kind of my spiritual insights, like my guidance, right, from the universe, my intuition, because here is the Garden of Insights, and she has stepped there. She has went there to make a decision or to help her understand and gain her insights. Yes, spiritual guidance, definitely. And so, yeah, and so reversed here, be perfectly honest with yourself. And that's what somebody's doing in this reading. They're honest with themselves that I could have another path. I don't have to be unhappy. Somebody could have been unhappy in a relationship here, and they have walked away from somebody. That's definitely because right next to that is the desired woman. So, yeah, and so definitely. And so stop daydreaming and put your effort into reaching your goals. This is somebody who says, I'm not going to sit on my hands anymore. I'm going for this. Right? We had transition, a brand new life path. And so is the same with this Three of Cups. Depression or failure is not for you. Yeah, somebody decides, I'm not going to sit here and be depressed. I'm going to go for my dream here. And you know what? If it doesn't work out in this reading, it's somebody who is wise enough to know that if they don't get their wish, that, hey, maybe it's not meant to be. Somebody has major wisdom here. And here's judgment. Judgment is about self-analysis, taking a really good look in the mirror and going, hey, in the past, I wasn't doing the right thing. I wasn't trusting my intuition. And one of these cards talks about somebody who was just kind of overly materialistic, and I forget which card that is. I think it's, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter which one, not entirely here. But judgment is here, and he's looking at the book of life. This is his life, and he has this halo here. And here he is, the baby. He's completely changing because the baby comes into the world. The baby is here, and the baby comes into the world without any judgment on anybody or any kind of conditioning. This is like, there's no conditioning here. There's no wounds. There's no childhood or whatever wounds. There's no doctrine, and there is no dogma where there are false illusions because of what somebody has learned in their life, right? It's not. There's no more false illusion. This is about understanding yourself and the book of life. So he looks at the book of life, and the woman here is him as well. The woman is representing the divine feminine, and this is completely trusting her intuition and being open to the universe and all the gifts of the universe and all the wisdom of the universe. And that's what he has done. But this is the concern. This is somebody who makes self-judgment on themselves, probably because they have to hurt somebody here. Or I don't know what they were doing in the past, something wrong, and they know that. They know that they were like, maybe not a real good person. It's possible here. But this is major self-analysis and major growth. I mean, growth is kind of it's a downplay in this. I'm downplaying it here because we saw transition. We have judgment here. And this Three of Cups is also about a brand new path. And justice is the wisdom gained in the past. Wow. This wisdom leads to a decision. And here in the three of Pentacles is in the environment. This is recognition is due. This person is recognizing you, Capricorn, as their queen, as the one that they truly desire here. And they have gained their freedom, spiritual freedom. Most likely it could be like physical freedom from somebody else, because the horse is here and we see an ending with the grieving woman. So there could be like a physical ending here. But this Three of Pentacles also, recognition is due. Let's see what else they say about it, because it's an interesting card. It is. And this is showing up in your either in your environment, physical environment, or your psyche, like, or your could be coming to your life, right? This can be your emotional environment here, or just, coming to you. And let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. Well informed, you have great skill, ability, and talent. This is in the environment. I just feel like somebody has recognized you here, Capricorn. That's what they are doing, or you are recognizing them, because we see so much wisdom in the reading, and rebirth and transformation, that is when recognition is due. And maybe somebody is recognizing themselves, right? Which is really important, that you know yourself, right? It can make the difference between living a really sad life into living in true abundance if you know yourself, right? It's just like anything else. If you don't know your product, how can you sell your product, right? If you don't know how that computer really works, how can you really sell it? So how can you make the best of it? So when you know yourself, well, of course you could sell yourself, but you can move forward and live with abundance. Yeah, if you can. And so that's what somebody's probably most likely doing here. We have the Nine of Wands showing up, and this is typically the wounded warrior, but he's different here. And this is in the hopes and desires. And this is, you're able to maintain control of your interests. So he's in control. And that's what the wounded warrior wants, but he usually has a bandage. This guy does not have a bandage. You're able to maintain control, use discretion in any forthcoming adventure. So this person is using their discretion, or you are, but they're able to like protect this or maintain, and this is what they hope. This is really what they want. I hope I can like maintain control, and honestly, Capricorn, just like celebrate with you and get on this new life path. This is very deep, this reading. Yeah, well, these cards are deep, so, right, go figure, right? And we have the King of Cups in the potential outcome, and we know he is wise and love, a reliable, respected man from any walk of life, and he is trustworthy and can help you. And this person is coming very trustworthy, and they might not have been in the past. It's a possibility because of this huge transition and transformation. So we're going to end this reading, Capricorn. Beautiful. If you would like your own psychic reading, in the description box below, you can go ahead and click on that. Thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to receive all my notifications. Thank you so much.